It's the AJ and McCall show.
After the show!
Show.
Here's a question for you. Would you sign off on a vacation if you didn't know technically where you were going?
Yep.
Because this last couple days, people ask me, AJ, where are you going? Cozumel. Which side of Mexico is that on? I don't know.
There. It's
Somewhere.
in Mexico.
I told somebody today I thought it was on the Pacific side. I was wrong.
Nope.
It's
Not
in the
correct.
Caribbean.
Yep.
And it's an island, which I also didn't know.
Yep. Don't worry. I didn't know it either. It's fine.
Apparently you didn't plan this vacation.
No, I didn't.
It was just like, you want to go? Cool.
My brother's very wanting to be the lead on vacation.
How do you find these places? Like, how do you find places to go?
You just Google it.
My brother's been to
There's
Cancun,
the internet.
So
What's that?
it's
No.
another.
I was trying to.
He's talking about what's the internet.
My brother and sister-in-law went to Cancun, and they've been wanting to go back.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the substitute because my brother's goal is to hit the 6 of 7 major continents. Yeah, 6 of 7 major continents before he turns 30, which is why we're going to Colombia because nobody's been to South America, but that didn't work.
No.
Because, Rona.
Yeah.
So.
I was like, you didn't make it.
What? No.
So do you talk to a travel agency or do you just
No, you just orchestrate it yourself.
They've, let's see, my brother and sister-in-law have now been to, so they went on the trips I went to, so Italy, Spain, South Korea, Japan, and Hong Kong. They went to the UK for their honeymoon. They went on a cruise, which I think was different. Oh, yeah, so they went on a Caribbean cruise, and then they've been to Cancun separately because they went to Cancun last year.
Oh, uh-huh.
I think that's everywhere.
See, I just don't know if I could just plan something. I'd have to have somebody else just do it for me.
See, and that's for some people, it's way better to do it that way. Like for me, I will give you my money and you tell me where I'm going. That's it.
Yeah, that's
I don't
want to
deal with it. I don't want to deal with the orchestrating of it. And I think that's AJ has kind of lucked out with that because obviously he's been like, yeah, I'd like to go to XYZ place. But then his brother orchestrates it.
Well, my brother and sister-in-law like being the ones in control
charge.
of the plans,
Yeah.
and I just am happy to go along. I think it makes me an easy travel guest, so I'm all for it.
Yep.
Works for me.
Yeah.
I'll pay my bill at the end, whatever I owe you, whatever I need to, and call it good.
Which one's been the most expensive so far?
Italy.
Yeah.
My brother and sister-in-law spent a lot more on their honeymoon, but they also bought souvenirs for everybody and their mother.
Has any of them been over $5,000?
So, no, because Italy itself was, I think, 5, but Ashley and I spent a ton on souvenirs. We scaled it back in Asia, and I think that was 45 for a couple, per couple.
Dang.
That's not bad, though. When you're talking about a vacation for that long.
No.
Because how long were you in both places for? Italy was 2 weeks, wasn't it?
Italy was more than 7 days. I think it was 8. I think it was 8 or 9. It was 9 for sure in Asia because it was 3 days a country.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, it's not that. I don't think that's bad. It's nice to be able to know because, for me, growing up, I never knew what, we've never gone on vacation. And so this year is going to be the first year that we actually go on vacation, and we're going to be going in December.
Telling you.
And we're going to Mexico.
It's going to be nice.
We're going to a an all-inclusive resort too. And so I'm really excited about it. But I realized that it's way less money than I expected.
So are inclusive resorts are they cheaper than trying to figure it out?
I think if you were to balance it out, yes. Because all of your food's included, all of your alcohol is included, your hotel stay,
I would
all
say
of that's included
probably,
in it.
I would say in the long run, yes, because you'd probably, if you paid attention while you're on vacation,
Right.
if we decided not to do an all-inclusive and then did it, I would say in the long run, I think the resort's probably going to come out cheaper.
Yeah. And then you include some of the entertainment is included in it. You can pay for extra excursions or whatever, but I think it makes more sense to do it that way. It's the same kind of thing with cruises, Dustin, he went on a cruise to Mexico for he was in college when he ended up going, and he said he ate his weight in ice cream, because there's just an ice cream machine that you can go. But he said the dinners were just exquisite. like just very, very, very nice food.
Do they just do they say, okay, dinner's at 6, or
Yep.
is it like dinner's from 6 to 9? You can come in whenever.
I
for
think
the
it's more like
cruise,
that. Yeah.
For the resort, I think it's different.
Yeah.
Because they have restaurants, I believe, in the resort itself, and so it's just kind of.
So it's like almost fast food style. You just come in and go, okay, I want this. Can you give that to me now?
But
Or I
you-
guess
But it's like
restaurant.
restaurant. I mean, you just
speed,
go
yeah,
in
I
and
guess
say,
that's what I kind of meant.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
so it's like,
yeah.
here's your
But
list
yeah.
of stuff.
But there's no bill at the end. You're just
Right.
that's so
It's gonna
cool.
be a very big bill up the front.
Yeah.
The
Right.
front end,
But that's why like people like to do the all-inclusive stuff, because then it's like, I want lobster. Cool. You can have lobster. Can I have seconds? Cool. You can have seconds. Like,
See, that's what I would like to
I
do.
want
Right.
every lobster
Right.
in the Caribbean right now.
What if you did? A
please give me
cruise
7.
to an all-inclusive resort.
See, when my brother and sister-in-law did a cruise, I think they didn't. I don't think they ended in Mexico, but part of their cruise they stayed somewhere in Mexico, because I know they went to a swimming pool bar, and I know they took scooters somewhere and went found the ocean on the day they were there. So they were definitely there for a while. It might have been just a day,
Yeah.
but they definitely hit a resort-ish place in Mexico as a part of the cruise they took.
So like they do stops. You can have the different ones that like they do stops, and you can do like the excursions or whatever for the day. And like I remember my grandparents went. My aunt has been on I don't even know how many cruises, but I remember they went to the Bahamas, and it's the same kind of thing. Like you stop on certain islands and you can go out and like explore, but they have it like kind of set up as like a touristy area, and you're not supposed to go around outside of the touristy area because they want you to see the pretty of Mexico instead of like the ghetto side of stuff.
Makes sense. So what else can you do? Can you leave the resort?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's just it's like a hotel. There's just more to it. Like
Yeah.
my
It's
sister-in-law
not like a compound or anything.
and Ashley are gonna take Zumba classes in the morning, and there's stuff like that. But yeah, because we're gonna go into town one day to shop for souvenirs, and we're gonna go snorkeling one day, which will be off the resort. But yeah, you can leave.
Okay,
it's just
so-
basically a super fancy hotel.
So
Yeah.
besides the food, the alcohol, and all that other stuff, what else is on the resort itself?
So there's aquajet thing that I know everybody was really excited about, like a massage pool.
Oh.
There's Zumba classes in the morning that I know Ashley and my sister-in-law have talked about going to. I'd imagine, I was talking to Al, who they stayed in one when he covered for USU when they went to Cancun, and he said that there was a basketball court that they went and found because he went and shot hoops with some of the guys on the team.
That's so cool.
So
That's interesting.
Yeah. Just there's a lot of stuff like with it's not just like your normal hotel that you'd go stay at, like, you know, the freaking Holiday Inn or anything. It's like fancy. It's like if Justin Bieber's
Complimentary
house,
breakfast. You go down there and
Yeah.
it's like nothing but rolls
a bagel and some
Yep.
maybe yogurt.
Yeah. Here's some cereal if there's milk left.
Yeah,
those
good
cool
luck.
Turny waffle machines.
Yeah. Just
Hey,
like
I
that.
have one of those.
You
Really?
have a Turny waffle machine?
I want a
Yeah.
turny one.
Oh,
I
nice.
have
They're
a
so
Belgian
easy.
one, but it like burns my hands because it got passed down to me, and I never make waffles, and so I was like, it's not worth investing in. And then anytime I make waffles, I'm like, I need a new one. It burns my hand. I hate
Got a
it.
cool little light to tell you when to turn.
Yeah, and it
Turn.
goes beep beep.
That's cool.
Mine doesn't beep, but
I
yeah.
think it'd be cool to have one.
Dude, did you see, side note, speaking of waffles and breakfast stuff, did you see that the Girl Scouts have French toast freaking cookie?
What?
Interesting.
What the deuce, right?
Do they come out with it? It's not every year they have a new one, right? Or do they
It
have, like,
has
one?
been recently.
Is it?
Shoot.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
But I got a link from somebody. One of our listeners sent me a message and asked if I wanted to buy cookies from them, and I was like, totally, yes, please.
Yeah, see, producer
Their
Butters, did you get a
deadline?
link?
Their
No.
deadline
I get a
is
link?
the
No.
end of this month, by the way, like the 30th or the 31st.
Nobody sent me a link.
Would you like me to send you a link? I'll send you
Are
a link.
you a
to
Girl
hers.
Scout? No,
I
don't
have
want
her
you to send me a
link.
Man, I know she didn't think of me. It's the AJ McCall show. She that
I'm
McCall.
sure she'd think of you
It's
if
the
she
only
knew.
McCall show.
She sent her and her daughter sent me a birthday message.
No, I'm not doing my business with
It
them.
was really sweet.
I'm not doing my business with
It was
them.
really
I'll do my business with a Girl Scout who actually wants my business.
Oh,
How about
gosh.
that? How about that?
AKA
Bleh.
Grubhub.
Aka Grubhub.
Which comes to shove, that may be what it is.
Hello, Grubhub. Can I please have Girl Scout cookies?
Producer Butters, can you address McCall's new to-do list for me?
No!
It's interesting. I don't think I'd do it.
I wouldn't.
This is my to-do list.
Though I never wear
I can't
short
turn my
sleeve.
arm
I-
that
I
way.
told
I never
her-
take my sweatshirt off, so.
I can't turn my arm this way.
I told her what I do. So I set up reminders in Google Calendar, and then they show up on my phone at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I don't get rid of the notification until I actually do it.
My problem is if I get a push notification, I just look past it because I'm like, oh yeah, I have to do that. But then it doesn't like stay as pressing. And so it's just there. And then I just get like used to it.
See, it's annoying to have the notifications. That's why I want to get rid of it.
See, I get it
done.
For me, it's just like, meh.
But I also look at my Google Calendar every day.
Well, I look at my calendar every single day too. So
every day.
Yep,
Several times a day, actually.
I look at it every single day. And when I look at it, I'm like, all right.
0 times
But then that's it. So
I just like that my phone's synced with it, so it'll tell me if anything comes up.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's better.
And then if I have an appointment, it'll pop up and say, hey, you have an appointment. Like yesterday, hey, there's a meeting. We actually got done a half hour after it started.
What?
Because half the people were
Well, yeah,
done.
they're
nice.
dropping like flies out of that meeting.
Oh, right.
Did you do the joke that I told you to do?
Oh, no, what was the joke? I can't remember now.
Obviously, you were supposed to say, hey, man, we're really dropping like flies. I wonder who's the next one.
Yeah.
And then you build paranoia.
The problem is it's probably myself.
I know. It'd be spoken into existence. Dang it. Rough.
I was just happy that we could just move along. Move along, as we always should.
It's Friday for Producer
Either
Butters.
way, I hope it's gone.
Producer Butters, the problem is McCall has that. We can't add silly things to her planner. She looks over. It's one of my favorite pastimes when I go home to visit my old roommate is he's got the tall Alexa, not the dot, because I got a dot. And every time we do it, we go, Alexa, open grocery list and add, and then we say stupid stuff.
That is hilarious.
So much fun.
I love that.
See, what I don't understand is you have a physical calendar.
Yes.
How do you just not look past all the crap that's on there?
I do.
How is that any different that's on... Oh, so
I
then
do.
Then why have the planner?
Because if I write it on my planner, then it's written, and so it's like I have
There's
formed
holes-
a muscle
there's just
memory
holes all
of
across the
actually
story,
writing
McCall.
it.
It's not adding
I'm
up.
sorry. If I had an explanation, it would be because I went to therapy to understand why my brain works the way my brain works, but I don't. So this is just how I've found to cope with it.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of McCall's planner, Producer Butter, she was going to write an angry email yesterday, and then she stopped herself.
I was in the middle. I had like one more sentence to write, and I was like, I should probably track this.
Yeah,
I
you
was like,
probably should have done that before you started the email.
well, here's the thing. It hadn't updated until I was at the last sentence.
So the reason I bring that up is because I did write an angry email yesterday for my package.
Oh, no.
And I sent it, and I also checked it, and all it said was January 6th, left carrier. That's it.
Yep.
Showed up yesterday.
Yep. Same thing with my stuff. Like mine, it was like in Linden for like 5 days. And when I ended up checking, because I was like, I will literally walk to Linden in 5 days.
Does anybody know what McCall?
Hello? Can I
Is it
have
McCall
my
here?
package? So
Nope.
anyway,
This is a fake name.
this isn't real.
Did they mean McCall, Idaho?
Yeah, exactly.
It got rerouted to Idaho.
Exactly. No, I ended up getting it yesterday because when I logged on, it was like, oh yeah, updated yesterday. It has moved. Updated right now. It was like 84139, which I pulled up and it was like Nigeria or something. I was like, that's the wrong direction.
You ain't never getting that planner.
So then I ended up looking for it, couldn't find it, and got a notice when I left the station that it was at my post office. So I was like, what the crap? But it hadn't updated anything up until that moment. Because when I logged on to check it before I sent the email, before I started the email, and then I was like, I should probably check this one more time just to make sure. Because I would hate to send it and then have her be like, did you not check the freaking tracking number? And I checked the tracking number and it was like, oh yeah, here it is, the update. 3 updates. You're welcome.
Huh. So I have a package that's coming DHL e-commerce.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I didn't even know DHL was still around in the U.S.
Yeah. DHL. Go.
And the tracking number like doesn't work for anything. You try to do it on DHL.
Yeah, that's because it's coming from the
Germany.
CIA. So
It's coming from Germany.
Careful.
They shipped it from inside the U.S. I don't understand.
They got 1 in Salt Lake. There's 2 in Salt Lake, 3 in Salt Lake.
There's 3 in Salt Lake, Producer Butters.
Yep. 1 in Colorado,
Jeez.
1 in Idaho, 1 in Los Angeles. And then there's, oh, why is that pulling up? DHL is pulling up Super T Transport.
Mm.
Huh. Interesting.
That's a lot.
Well, I hope yours doesn't take forever to get you. The seller that I had to contact wrote me back last night. I haven't read it yet because
I'm sure they were like, did you not get it today?
It didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I think it said it's going to be here February 1st, which I mean, it's coming from California. It shouldn't take that long.
No.
Unless they're making it hand by hand.
No, it's already shipped.
They're hand stitching it.
It's shipped.
They're
Well, they
walking
lost
it here,
it.
Producer Butters.
They already lost
Listen,
it.
if they would have just used USPS, it'd have been here in 3 days.
They got a
They're
mule
doing
coming.
what's the Pony Express? They're Pony Expressing it here.
Pony Express.
They're walking it here.
Yep.
It was processed in Arizona, and it departed Arizona. Why did it go to Arizona? Why would it go to Arizona if it was in California?
Because Arizona's like south of us.
Yeah,
What part of California? California sort of stretches
They
all
put
the
it-
way
they
from
put
the
it in
bottom to the
desert.
top.
They let the sun kill all the germs on it.
I'm
Get dead. Boom.
not 100% sure, but
Maps.
wouldn't it make more sense to go up I-15 and just bypass Arizona all the way together?
Unless it's going on like a freaking train.
I-15 passes through just smidgen of Arizona.
Yeah, but I know, but I'm just saying there's like no like north-south.
I'm sure they have other packages that also have to be delivered with yours. It's not
You
just
got- you
yours.
gotta- your
Look,
package has buddies.
I am more important.
You are package buddies with somebody. Because if they're down in like San Diego or something, there's not a way for them to just be like, up, over. You got to go through Arizona.
Shoot it out of a cannon.
Shoot it out of a cannon.
Put it on a plane and get it where it needs to go.
Yep.
Fly into the Cache Valley Airport right now.
No, Salt Lake, and then you can distribute it from there. Bam.
Can you just fly over Producer Butter's house and parachute it down to him?
That would be so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Just put like a little like parachute on
Iconic.
it, and it's all.
Iconic.
I mean, they can make a missile go where they need to go, right?
I mean, yeah.
For millions of dollars.
It's sort of more dollars than that, but
Is your package that crucial to national security? All right,
No.
let's get on it then.
okay, why is this not working? What is happening?
You can put it in the bed of my truck.
Yeah, right.
Land it
Please
there.
drop it directly in the bed of my truck.
That'd be
Thanks.
so cool to have packages just like. They don't even have to like deliver it anymore.
Well, Amazon wants to do that with drones.
Yeah.
So how's that gonna work if they got that? Because they've been advertising that like Amazon Key thing, where you can get into your garage.
Yeah,
just
never
like that.
doing that.
So I wonder how that would work. Like, does the drone just like come up and like wait for your garage door? How did it know to open up? Like, how does it know it's like? All
I'm
I think
sure it has, like,
flies
a
under your
code.
It flies under your,
It's like,
your
well,
porch.
I hope
and
I don't hit
drops it.
nothing.
Yeah. There was somewhere, where was it that they were just testing that? I
Drone's
just saw
dead.
something
What?
about it. That they're testing that somewhere. India, maybe?
Mm.
Drone delivery. Drone.
There's a lot of people there.
Test.
See, the garage wouldn't bother me.
Dang.
Not hard pass.
Israel.
I don't have a garage, but yeah.
If it was the house, then that's a different story. But yeah, I would garage whatever.
Just think you could order an Amazon pizza, Producer Butters, and it'd be there.
That's dumb.
Well, they just announced something about like 2-hour grocery delivery or something, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, okay, that's gonna happen here.
Yeah, never. It will once there's like, more grocery stores and whatever, but that's
Yeah,
like
that's what we
Target.
need.
Target's
Another
like
grocery store.
we do need another grocery store. That's why we're getting one.
Does Amazon have a car wash yet? That's what I need to know.
That's right. Another car wash.
It's portable. They come and set it up, and it does its thing.
And then they come take it down. Comes to you. It's convenient.
Amazon's
Even at
gonna
your
take
work.
over the world.
Ow.
Thanks, Cardi B.
Ow. I smashed my face in the microphone. That's why I said ow.
Good thing you got a planner for that. This has been the AJ and McCall show.
After the show.
Make sure you do your to-do list.
No.